It's January 15th. Your resolution is already dead. You just don't know it yet. The gym membership? Unused. The journal? Empty. The meal prep containers? Still in the box. Here is the terrifying reality. 92% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. If you made a resolution this year, there is a 92% chance it is already over. Meet Mary. On January 1st, she was unstoppable. Gym membership bought, journal ready, motivated, determined. By January 20th, the gym bag sat by the door collecting dust. Mary didn't fail because she was lazy. She failed because she fought human biology, and she lost. In the next few minutes, I will show you the 5 psychological reasons why 92% of people fail, and the exact 3-step system the 8% use to succeed. Before we decode the psychology, quick question. How many resolutions have you actually kept in your life? Be honest. Comment the number below. 0 is a valid answer. If you are new to Mind Decode, welcome. We break down the psychology of your life. Hit subscribe, and let's decode why Mary failed and how you can succeed. Reason number 1. Your brain hates change. Here is what Mary didn't understand. Your brain is wired for efficiency, not change. Every habit you have is a neural pathway. Think of it like a highway in your brain. It is paved, fast, and requires 0 energy. Building a new habit is like hacking a path through a dense jungle. Your brain sees this as inefficient, exhausting, and dangerous. So, it resists. This is status quo bias. Your brain fights to keep things exactly as they are. Dr. Roy Baumeister spent decades studying self-control. He discovered that willpower operates like a muscle. It fatigues with use. Every decision, every act of self-control, every moment you resist the old pathway drains your mental battery. This is why change feels so hard. You're not just building a new habit. You're fighting against a brain that's already exhausted from daily life. January 5th, 6 a.m. Mary's alarm goes off. Her rational brain says, "Get up." But her ancient emotional brain screams, "No, it's cold. Save energy. Sleep." The battle lasted 30 seconds. The emotional brain won. Mary hit snooze. That single button press was the beginning of the end. She taught her brain that the old neural highway was still in charge. The neuroscience. It takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, not 21 days. That is a myth. The first 3 weeks are psychological warfare. Your brain will use fatigue, excuses, and emergencies to force you back to the old path. Mary thought motivation would save her. She was wrong. Reason number 2. Goals are too vague. Mary's second fatal mistake. Her goal was a wish. On January 1st, she said, "This year, I'm going to get fit." Get fit is not a goal. It is a vague concept. And vague concepts do not change behavior. Psychologist Peter Gollwitzer discovered that vague goals have almost 0 success rates. Why? Because they force you to make decisions every single day. January 8th. Mary thought, "I should go to the gym this week." When? Which day? Before work? After work? Cardio or weights? Every question is a decision. And as we know, decisions drain willpower. By the time Mary answered these questions, she was too exhausted to actually go. Contrast this with what the 8% do. They don't say, "Get fit." They say, "I will attend the 7 a.m. spin class at the gym on Main Street every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday." Specific time, specific place, specific action. 0 decisions required. The brain knows exactly what to do, so it does it. A goal without a plan is just a wish, and wishes don't change your life. Reason number 3. All or nothing thinking kills momentum. This is the moment Mary's resolution officially died. She had managed 2 gym sessions. She was building momentum. Then, on January 12th, she got a cold. She stayed in bed for 2 days. This was smart. But on January 15th, when she felt better, a toxic thought appeared. "Well, I broke the streak. I missed Wednesday. The week is ruined. I failed." This is all or nothing thinking. It is a cognitive distortion where you see only two options: perfection or failure. Mary's brain convinced her that because she wasn't perfect, she should quit. She didn't go back on Thursday to make up for it. She didn't go on Monday because she had failed the previous week. The cruel irony is that strivers quit faster than anyone else. People who demand perfection have no resilience. The 8% are flexible. If they miss Wednesday, they say, "Okay, I'll go on Thursday." They understand that consistency beats perfection every single time. Mary's perfectionism killed her resolution. But there was another silent saboteur, one she never even noticed. Let me show you how her environment set her up to fail. Reason number 4. No environment design. On January 2nd, Mary went grocery shopping. She bought the same things she always buys: chips, cookies, frozen pizza. She thought, "I'll just use self-control." Here's the problem. Environment beats willpower. Always. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, said it best. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Mary's system was broken. Her bad habits were easy, cookies on the counter. Her good habits were hard, gym clothes buried in the closet. January 15th, 9 p.m. Mary came home stressed. She walked into the kitchen. What was easier? Cooking a healthy meal, high friction, or eating the chips on the counter, zero friction? She ate the chips. Not because she was weak, but because her environment made the bad choice the easy choice. The psychology is simple. Friction determines behavior. When good behaviors require effort and bad behaviors are friction-free, bad behaviors win. The 8% design their life to reduce friction. They put gym clothes by the bed. They throw the junk food in the trash. They make a good habit, the path of least resistance. Reason number 5. Accountability vacuum. Mary's final mistake. She suffered in silence. She didn't post her resolution. She didn't tell a friend. She didn't join a class. She kept it private to avoid the embarrassment of failure. But private goals are the easiest to abandon. When nobody knows you quit, there is no social cost. Research shows that public commitment increases success by 65%. When Mary stopped going to the gym, nobody called her. Nobody noticed. Her resolution died in the dark. The 8% create accountability. They tell a partner. They join a group. They hire a coach. When you know someone is watching, you show up. Mary failed that in January. The next year, she tried something different. She stopped trying to be perfect. She stopped relying on motivation. She built a system. She used this exact 3-step system. And by December, she had achieved her first successful resolution year in her entire adult life. Not because she got more willpower, because she understood psychology. Solution: the 8% system. Mary failed because she fought her biology. But eventually she figured it out. She used this exact 3-step system to turn it around. Step 1. The micro-resolution. Mary stopped trying to fix her whole life. She started micro-small. Instead of gym 5 days a week, she committed to gym 2 days a week for 15 minutes. That's it. It was so small her brain didn't resist it. She couldn't say, "I'm too tired" for 15 minutes. She never missed. And slowly, 15 minutes became 30. 2 days became 3. Momentum built naturally. Step 2. Identity-based goals. She stopped focusing on the outcome, lose 20 pounds, and focused on the identity, become a healthy person. She started asking one question: what would a healthy person do right now? Would a healthy person eat this? Would a healthy person skip this workout? This shifted her mindset from forcing a behavior to being a person. Step 3. Implementation. Intentions. She automated her decisions using the formula: when X happens, I will do Y. When the alarm rings, I will put on my shoes. When I get home, I will put my phone in a drawer. She removed the choice. She became a robot for those vital seconds. Conclusion: Mary's resolution died on January 15th because she relied on motivation. She succeeded the next year because she built a system. Here is your action plan for this week. 1. Pick one resolution. Just one. 2. Make it micro. Cut it in half, then cut it in half again. 3. Create accountability. Comment it below right now. Tell us what you are going to do. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence is not an act, but a habit. You don't need more willpower. You need a better strategy. If this video helped you, hit like and subscribe to Mind Decode. Let's make this the year you finally join the 8%. Decide now. Comment below. And I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep decoding your mind. The 8% aren't special. They just know what you now know.